You got to watch this. Well, all right. Here is, this is a twofer, folks. It seems Sebastian Gorka has landed. And where has he landed on his feet? Well, Gorka is now the chief strategist of the MAGA Coalition. It's a new outside group to support political candidates that will compete against the globalist corporate interests. And their first candidate that they're supporting, in which Gorka showed up at a rally co-headlining with Sarah Palin. Oh, this is going to happen Thursday night, so we will actually get sound from it, is in support of Roy Moore, the former judge until he was, I think, fired, essentially, by the state. I think he was impeached because he refused to take the Ten Commandments down from his courtroom. He's getting up and showing how concerned he is with the racial strife that's taking place in this country.
Washington said long ago that if you ignore virtue and morality, you will shake the foundations of this country. It was virtue or morality which is the necessary spring of popular government. Who that is a sincere friend to it can look with indifference on attempts to shake the foundation of the fabric. Our foundation has been shaken. Our road is clear. We've got to go back. There's time in our history where we did. One such time was war between the states. And we were finding our nation was torn. Is our nation torn today? You know that we were torn apart in the Civil War. Brother against brother, North against South, party against party. What's changed? Now we got blacks and whites fighting, reds and yellows fighting, Democrats and Republicans fighting, men and women fighting. What's going to unite us? What's going to bring us back together? A president? A Congress? No. It's going to be God.
Those reds and yellows, they're fighting big time.
Globe emoji, globe emoji, globe emoji. Roy Moore, everyone. Roy Moore.
Well, I think one of the things that's changed between the war against the states and now is that we don't have hundreds of thousands of people dying in this war. We don't have like, hey, remember last Thursday when 20,000 people died on the battlefield in this country?
You would understand spiritual warfare as an estrogen-filled Jew. SJW, globe emoji.
What's going on between the reds and yellows is basically a modern Antietam, though.
That's thank you.
I like Roy Moore.
Thank you.
I like that globe emoji thing you fellas do on the website.
There it is, though. But the amazing thing is that Roy Moore is part of the MAGA Coalition, but his opponent, Luther Strange, is actually being supported by the president. So either President Trump is no longer MAGA, or MAGA is no longer MAGA.
I actually want, I thought maybe they invited Gorka on TV too much, but I want to hear him answer that. What's going on with the split?
Oh, your understanding is so facile.
In the MAGA coalition.
This is ridiculous. Sort of post-MAGA, pre-MAGA to the MAGA max. You wouldn't understand that.
This is a meta-MAGA question.
This is a
that
meta-MAGA,
you don't have the ability.
which you wouldn't have the capacity when you're trying to get yourself in the door at some rave. I mean, it's really, truly pathetic. So I saw the episode.
Put on your pajamas, boy, and find out.
I saw the episode.
We call it mega. It's meta MAGA question.
I saw the episode of Sex and the City that you were on, and Miranda was by far the least attractive. I mean, the whole thing is ridiculous.
God. Hi, folks. Sam Seder here. We still need your help on our Patreon page. YouTube ads have come back, but not nearly as much as we had before. So if you can help us out, any little bit helps. Head over to our Patreon page right at this URL, and you'll help us keep helping you by making videos